Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Moody, your coach of the West of Weavers, and today we have our JBA Season 5 Week 1 matchup against Coach Leo, coach of the New Zealand Zoroarks, our fellow Tri-State attacker. Yes, Leo knocked us out of playoffs last year, and our two regular season matchups last season were two pretty good matches. Kind of got lucky in the second one a little bit, but yeah. So, kind of want to get a little revenge here for playoff elimination, but it's going to be very tough. If you saw the video I did about the league breakdown with Jade and L5, you will know that we have this team ranked top tier, and it is top tier for a reason. Let's take a look at his team. He has Vaporeon, Necrozma, Infernape, Landorus Therian, which I believe is the Zemon, Togekiss, and Kangaskhan. So, just looking at that team straight off the rip, Vaporeon, very fat mon, very good HP stat, can Wish Pass, can phase with Roar, can just be like really just fucking annoying. I hate Vaporeon so much, I'm not gonna lie. I hate playing Vaporeon teams. But then yeah, then there's Necrozma. Necrozma can be a very overwhelming mon. Has a lot of different set variations that it can run, has access to recovery with Moonlight, and can even be a sweeper, an autonomon sweeper. It's a little slow, but you know, what are you gonna do? It also has access to Calm Mind as well, and it could be like a stored power monotype stored power. That doesn't seem too likely because I do have Weavile, and if you were gonna run stored power, you would have to make sure the Weavile was dead first. But it does get access to Edgequake and a lot of like different like cool kind of moves. Very versatile mon. It is S tier for a reason. Then he's got the Infernape and the Landorus Therian, two very potent tier 1 mons. Landorus Therian is probably the best tier 1 mon, easily. It arguably should be an S tier mon. Very versatile mon and excellent Zemon user. I had it last season, as you guys know, and I'm not gonna lie, like as using it for like the half season I did, I really appreciated Landorus a lot more as just like a mon and like a functional mon. Can do a ton of different things. Togekiss, same deal. I do have it in the GPL, so I'm a little more familiar with it. But it can be a lot, and it can just, more than anything, it can be super annoying with air slash flinches, T-wave air slash para flinches. Oh my god! Like, if anything triggers me more, it's like flinches from air slash or like Iron Head. Oh man. And you know, it never just happens once, it always happens twice in a row, at least minimum if it happens. But you know, you're always rolling the dice with that. It's a pretty good chance to flinch. And then he's got regular Kangaskhan, no Mega, of course. Mega Kangaskhan is definitely banned. But Kangaskhan, another like kind of cool low tier mon, very fat. You can do a variety of things. Primarily, it's probably gonna Wish Pass, and you know, maybe like Body Slam out, maybe try to get Paras and all that. But on my side, we have Crystal, the Suicune, rocking with Sub, Toxic, Scald, and Calm Mind. Pretty much what this is for is to take Infernape hits, to kind of shut down the Vaporeon a little bit, 1v1. You gotta be careful about switching in on a Vaporeon because don't want to get Toxic if the Vaporeon has it. But this can't break its Sub, and I could get like pretty much a free Toxic off. But the Vaporeon obviously could have Heal Bell, but it could have also have Roar, but something along those lines. It could just got to figure out what kind of Vaporeon it is. Next we have Flagoon. Flagoon has Earthquake, Defog, Roost, and HP Ice. HP Ice for the Lando, Earthquake for the Infernape, Defog for the Rocks, and Roost for recovery. This is supposed to be my permanent switch into Infernape. I am rocking almost like mixed defense set, so he can't blow me back either way. Also, it is a pretty good switch in for Landorus Therian. And if Landorus Therian wants to get up rocks on me, thinking I can't do anything, well, HP Ice is going to do like, depending on his set, it could do a lot. It could do around like 50. But I'm hoping it can get to 8 KO. Next, we have Entei the God! Rocking pretty standard set with Trace Man, Sacred Fire, Flare Blitz, Stone Edge, and Extreme Speed. Choice Band, I am rocking Choice Band because even like even a what's it called? I think like an offensive Lando, even when it comes in on Intimidate, I think it's still like a 2-hit KO. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but Sacred Fire just hits like a truck, especially against this whole team, and it can hit really hard against Necrozma, which is very important, especially I think even like the max HP, max defense pull set, I think it's still 2-hit KO with Flare Blitz, which can be very useful, especially if this Necrozma gets out of hand. Next, we have Xeno. I think the Xeno, like Flagoon, is rocking a Yah Boi as well, with Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, and HP Ice. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if I had Dark Pulse or if I had Agility. I think I had Dark Pulse. No, I had Agility because I think Thunderbolt did about the same. But sorry if I'm a little spazzy about this game. Played this game like a week and a half ago, and but yeah, and I'm recording it now. Obviously, actually the day before this goes up. Primarily, I've just been really busy, especially with Memorial Day weekend and being away, and then having to get other like league matches done and trying to get other videos done. Kind of just put this video on the back burner because these videos are pretty easy for me to do and pretty quick. But enough fourth wall. Yeah, so Xeno there. I have a Yah Boi. Pretty much if like the Vaporeon wanted to have Ice Beam, I could set up on it. Not sure why Vaporeon would want to come in or would want to even stay in on the Thunderous Therian. But if he thinks he's in kill range and he wants to fire off an Ice Beam, something along those lines, pretty sure Ice Beam does something similar. Or if he wants to be cheeky and try to run like HP Icelando or something, expecting me to like Nasty Plot or whatever. What am I saying? Stone Edge would do more. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. But next we have Westchester, the Weavile, yes, the mascot. I can also pretty standard set with Life Orb, Knockoff, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and I believe Low Kick. This is pretty much to be a nice answer to Landorus Therian, Togekiss, Knockoff for Necrozma, even though it probably would be Colibri. Low Kick for Fatmons like Kangaskhan, and I think he had why am I blanking that one? Not a Selgor, the other type. Whatever, I'm totally blanking on the Mon's name, but I know he had it. But yeah, so just those 4 moves. I shot for priority, Knockoff for good general stab. But yeah, that's Weavile. It will get blown back by Infernape, but hey, what are you gonna do? Hopefully you don't set in those situations. And then next we have Tove, the Togetic, rocking with Heal Bell, Roost, Heal Bell, Roost, I think Dazzling Gleam, and I believe Toxic as well, or Thunder Wave. But this is supposed to be basically a Phaser Mon. No, I have Baton Pass on this. I have Baton Pass. I have Roost, Baton Pass, Heal Bell, and Dazzling Gleam. I think that's it. With a lot of defense, this is pretty much just to be a general switch into a lot of his mons, and to Heal Bell up and to Roost up. I do want to have Heal Bell on this because I know in our last couple matches, I mean it's a new season, new team, but in our last couple matches there's just been like a toxic war between us, and it's like, oh, it's so annoying to get toxicked out and have no Heal Beller. But yeah, so we're gonna lead off with Suicune, expecting maybe a Lando lead or an Infernape lead. And then general strategy would be to try to sub up on whatever they want to do, like a U-turn they want to do, expecting like a Scald to hit the Vaporeon. So we're going to do that. Let's get this match going. And we were right with the Landorus Therian. He has to be very careful about an Ice Beam right here, so he is just going to U-turn out right there. And I am going to drop Toxic, expecting him to switch into the Vaporeon. And then right here we are getting our little setup going, and we are going to substitute right here, expecting some sort of Toxic or some sort of maybe like Wish shenanigans. He does throw up a Wish, so that leads me to believe that he's Wish, Protect, and probably Scald. And then the last move, I'm hoping it's not Roar. If it's not Roar, then the Suicune could totally beat this Vape one-on-one and set up on it. and then he has no phaser. I'm hoping he's like toxic, honestly, and or like even ice beam. I'll be fine with ice beam. But as we will see, he is wish protect, and he is roar, and that strategy kind of falls out the wayside. Kind of frustrating, but what are you gonna do? I go into, or I get roared in Suicune, or not Suicune, Flygon, and I kind of have to switch out, fearing if he wants to like scald me up. I kind of want to keep this Flygon healthy for Infernape and Landers. So I just switch into the Zoroarks, and he goes into this. I don't want to catch a Stone Edge just in case he has it, so I go back and Flygon. He goes to Rocks up. I think I just defog right here. Yep, and that leads me to believe that I am faster than it. And this Lando is as of this book. He goes in Togekiss, and then I switch into Togetic, and he just has Toxic me right there. And then I think we just healed that up right here. And he goes for Air Slashes. So he has Air Slash and Toxic. Good intel to know. And he Toxic me up right here. I just put Baton Pass for momentum into Xeno. And we get up a nasty plot right here. Oh, no. We reveal the HP Ice on the Landers, expecting the Landers Therium. But he goes into this, which is looking like his main switching. Probably should have Thunderbolt there. Actually, really should have Thunderbolt there, or at least nasty plotted up. But you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah. So we switch right into Crystal, and then I think he just wishes up. So he has dual wishers, and I'm like, when I saw this, I was just like, bruh, bruh. I was like, no, I don't want to play against this. Not to say that it's like it's a bad strategy, but like it's just not fun to play against. And hey, look, I've run some scumbag teams too, so I can't hate. Not to say this is a scumbag team. I've run like way worse. I've ran like bugging the Witch Cord back in season 3. So, but like I'm like, oh, and he passes into the Vaporeon, and I'm like, yo, this Vaporeon's never gonna die. This is how I'm gonna lose. So I'm thinking he doesn't have Toxic, so I kind of just like let him just roar me out, and I go and he gets roared down to Entei. Don't want to catch a Scald, so we go back to Crystal, and he switches into Landorus, which is kind of good to know. I think we just dropped Toxic. No, we go into Flagoon. I think I thought he was going to try to get up Rocks back there again, but we just go in here and Roost, and he Toxics me right there. And this is looking really bad for me. Not gonna lie, guys. I'm like, oh no, my team is gonna get like walled out and Toxic stalled out. This is gonna be one of the slowest loss. And I get I get the heal ball off, no flinch. Thank God. And then we go into Xeno, and he Toxic throws up another Toxic. Trying to blur in my heal ball turns, which you know, smart on his part. And we nasty plot here on this turn. And then I'm pretty sure we try to Thunder, and he reveals Protect. Should have expected him to do that. What are you gonna do though? And then I Thunderbolt right here, and I'm just racking up toxic damage, which is no me gusta. But yeah, we switch in. He goes in here, and he throws up another Wish. I just heal the Heal Bell to get Xeno cured, and then he throws up another Toxic. So he's Wish Protect Toxic on the Kingscon, Toxic on the Togekiss, and Wish Protect on the Vaporeon. And I was like, but yeah, so I get Body Slam, so he's Wish Protect, Body Slam, and Toxic. Good to know. And I just go into the God Entei, and then he goes and protects to try to see what I'm gonna go for. Right here, should have switched, honestly. And I should have just gone for the Sacred Fire. Wasn't real enough, I suppose. But I go back and Flygon, he gets the Rocks up. And then I'm pretty sure we just HPIs right here, expecting U-turn. Yep, and that does 44%. Nice damage. And he goes for another Stealth Rocks. Probably expecting me to defog right there. Which is fair play. And then I think we defog on this turn. Yep. And this Togekiss is proving to be a problem for me. And he goes and Air Slashes right there, and I lose a little bit up there. Then I get flinched. Right. Oh no, I don't get flinched on that turn. But I'm getting whittled down by Toxic, and I am playing with rolls with the Air Slash, and get flinched right there. And then this Togetic is dying to its big mama Togekiss. And it's not looking good for Togetic. He goes for air slash right there, and goes right back into Vaporeon, and I try to Toxic something else, and he could just kind of just pivot around these walls, and I don't really got much to break it, to be honest, guys. He got a pretty good set against me. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting Roar in the Vaporeon, to be honest. I thought it was a possibility, but especially given that Suicune is very setup heavy mon, but I didn't think it would be. I really didn't expect the dual Wish Protect. That kind of just threw me in a little bit of a loop, and I just didn't bring enough like the right setup offense for this. Not gonna lie, and I get burned on the Suicune, which sucks. Get body slammed right here, and I think I dropped Toxic right here. Yeah, and a little worried in the back that like Togekiss has a heal bell. I'm hoping it doesn't, to be honest. And then I think what we do here is, do we set up a sub? Nah, we just give the Vaporeon health, and he gets it. He would have gotten it back with the Wish anyway, so it's whatever. Just helping him out. We just go into here again, and he just roars me out, and I'm hoping I get roared out into Xeno, honestly, on that play. But we get roared into God, but God can't do shit to Vaporeon. So we're kind of stuck in this little bit of a bind right here, a little bit of a bind. We scalded up, oh man, and we like he lives on 2. I was like, bruh, that sucks. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. And then I think I should have just scalded it right there, but I didn't, which is not a good play on my part. And he gets the Earthquake burnt, and then I just get a Toxic right off on this. I don't know why I thought he was gonna switch. Should have just tried to go for the kill right there, to be honest. And he goes for the U-turn, and then I think I defog right here, and then he sets up a Calm Mind. Yep, and he sets up a Calm Mind right here. I was really wishing that I had Earthquake, not Earthquake, U-turn. So he's setting up more Calm Minds, and right here I'm trying to force him to attack, if that makes sense. So I just want to see if he has Stone Edge or like Power Gem or something along those lines. So I want to force him to attack with Suicune. And I'm just gonna Scald right, or drop a Toxic. He nicely EV'd this thing to be faster than Suicune. But yeah, so we go into Westchester, try to get some damage off, and he's Colbur Berry. That wouldn't have killed anyway, judging by that damage. And Power Gem does knock me out. What the Colbur Berry does allow, though, is allow him to take 1 Flare Blitz. And takes about 55% with the Flare Blitz, and he just Morning Sun's right up right there. And then I Flare Blitz again and get a nice little 65 roll. And he Power Gems right here. And Entei is dead. And then I go into Xeno, and there's Thunderbolt. Could have just HP Ice there, whatever. I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just Thunderbolt, right? And then he goes for the Swords Dance, and I forget what I go for right here. I think I go for the Dazzling, and he goes for the Thunder Punch. And it's all looking good, guys. We go back into Flygon, and he can go right into Togekiss. This is what I'm saying. I wish I had U-turn on this. I would have just gone for the U-turn. And that HBI is ain't doing nothing to Togekiss. And this game is pretty much a wrap. And pretty much Xeno's not at a healthy enough point where I could kind of sweep through his team. I think even Mach Punch at that point, Life Orb Infernape Mach Punch would still kill me, I think. Switch in on the Air Slash and then get the Revenge, try to get the Thunderbolts popping. I think we go for a nasty plot right here, expecting the Wish. Nope. He goes for the Wish right here. And then I think I Nasty Plot right here, expecting to Predict. Yep, Nasty Plot right there. And then I kind of misclicked right here, and then hit HP Ice by mistake. I really meant to hit Thunderbolt, but what are you gonna do? And to add insult to injury, this thing doesn't die. So, this kind of sucks. 2 Mons on the brink of like less than like 10% with Landorus and Kangaskhan. Not the greatest game played by me, not gonna lie. Good game to Leo. But yeah, that's week 1. Next week we play L5. L5's really good, so it should be a really hard battle. Yeah, we got 2 tough matches up right off the rip. But hopefully we can use these matches as learning stepping stones to like basically get a good grasp on this team and try to like figure out what to do with this team moving forward. But yeah, so my name is Moody, and I hope you guys enjoyed this JBA Week 1 action. And I will see you guys later. Peace!